Well, that was an amazing battle royal, and Aladdin just demonstrated why he is one of the more dominant athletes and why he was one of the more coveted free agents when we picked him up. Because, like I said, I mean, we were able to get him at a discount, especially since considering considering that all the other companies were having salary cap issues and they were not able to sign Aladdin with the type of money that I am paying him, or rather that the board of directors are paying him, excuse me, with the contract that we gave him. And by him, I mean Aladdin. But I'll talk more about that at another time. What we have here is a legend, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And I'll tell you one thing, folks. Shawn Michaels, perhaps one of the greatest of all time. There's a lot of other guys that can claim that, but there's not very many that can say, or there aren't very many that can show that they are just that. Well, my friend, I'm just going to say that Shawn Michaels is indeed the showstopper. However, when it comes to Shawn Michaels, he is dealing with an angry man. And it happens to be this guy. So you have Bob Saget. Now, the way this whole thing started between Bob Saget and Shawn Michaels, Bob Saget was in a four-way ladder match in which he had an opportunity to win and get a shot at a minor championship. However, it was because of the interference of this man, Shawn Michaels, HBK, whatever you want to call him. He costed Bob Saget that match and gave the win to his friend and his tag team partner, Triple H, or Hunter Hearst Helmsley, I should say. And because of it, Bob Saget didn't win the match. So Bob Saget definitely blames Michaels for costing him a shot at a championship. So tonight we're going to see if Bob Saget is going to be able to take it out on Shawn Michaels as he just delivers that clothesline onto Michaels. A back suplex onto Shawn Michaels. Now this is just a normal match, however. And a nice arm wringer flip. Now he picks up Michaels. And then a facebuster onto Bob Saget. And a nice counter by Saget. And then a clothesline onto Michaels. And then a neckbreaker onto Shawn Michaels. Inverted atomic drop. And a float over neckbreaker onto, from Shawn Michaels onto Bob Saget. And a super facebuster onto Shawn Michaels. And now Bob Saget is just going to hammer down, just pounding away on him. And down goes Michaels. Ooh, nice enziguri onto Bob Saget. and a big scoop slam onto Bob Saget. And then a chop block onto Bob Saget. So far, Michaels, with that experience that he has, let's face it, the man has a little over 15 years, of experience, so he knows what he's doing in the ring, and a pinfall on Bob Saget, but he only got a 1 count. And, an arm drag onto Michaels from Bob Saget. And a whip into the corner goes Michaels. And now he's just going to ram his head onto that top turnbuckle. And Michaels just getting pounded. And then finally he reverses it. Another back suplex onto Michaels. And then a kick right to the back of Michaels. As you know, Michaels has had just a number of back problems ever since 1998. He's had back problems like you wouldn't believe. So it would definitely be in the best interest of Bob Saget to go after the back. And then a drop to hold facebuster onto Michaels. And then a whip into the corner. Oh, but wait a minute. Michaels. And a huge scoop slam onto Bob Saget. And now a cover. Nope, not even a 1 count on Bob Saget. And a nice takedown onto Michaels. And a couple of knees right to the sternum of Michaels. And Michaels going for a chin lock. Oh, but too close to the ropes was Bob Saget. So Bob Saget was not in the move for that long. And thrown over the top rope is Bob Saget. And a suplex right back in the ring is Bob Saget. Oh, and then a kick right to the face of Bob Saget with a stomp. But then Saget reverses it. And Michaels fighting back. And then another clothesline onto Michaels. And now, wait a minute, now going for a Boston Crab onto Michaels. So we'll find out if Bob Saget is going to get himself some revenge on Shawn Michaels. And he will, as Michaels has just tapped out to that Boston Crab by Bob Saget. Bob Saget gets a measure of revenge against Michaels. So Bob Saget gets the huge victory over Shawn Michaels. That'll definitely boost him up into the chase for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. But we still have more matches yet to come. Stay tuned, they'll be coming up right after this.